I looked down and smiled. He giggled we were when we were there. I said, "You want to go see a movie?" He said, "Sure." So we walked to a movie theater and we passed my friend Soraya. She seen me and Sean holding paws. She said, "Oh." We just giggled and walked away. I asked what you wanted to see. He said, how about a horror movie?" I agreed and we got some popcorn and drinks. We shared popcorn, by the way. So in the middle of the movie, a jump scare happened and he jumped. I said, "It's okay, I'm here to protect you." So after the movie, it started to rain and we were outside under a light post. He didn't have a jacket, so I lended him mine. And so I just went to his level and gave a proper kiss. He looked at me and smiled and said thanks. It was awesome. I said something that made him kiss me. I said, are we dating?" He smiled and said, "Yes." So I just lost my spot. So the next day, we walked into the homeroom holding paws. Everyone turned and looked and started gossiping, but we didn't mind. We sat next to each other every period, but my favorite one is when we get dressed for PE. So I leaned over and smacked his ass, and he jumped, surprised I would do that. He turned around and kissed me. I kissed him back. After that, the boys looked at us in disgust with a disgusted look. I didn't mind, and neither did Sean. After we got dressed, we walked out of the locker room and teacher announced, "We're playing dodgeball." I was excited because that was my favorite thing in PE. The team captains were the football team leader and his right-hand man, James. The football team leader picked Sean. As he walked away, I looked at him and he turned his head to me. His tail started wagging. I was the last one picked, but none of the captains chose me. Our teacher, Miss Fritsch, is the one who put me on the other team. I was scared because I didn't want him out of the game. So the balls were lined up in the middle of the gym, and when she blew the whistle, I dove for a ball, and when I got a ball, I whipped it at the captain that was off guard and got him out. Most of the team was that of my team was out, and so was Sean's. Sean got me out, but I didn't mind. So my team captain looked at me and smirked, and I turned around and he said, "Hey fag, think fast," and with the ball at the back of my head. It was dark, and when I woke up, I was in the hospital. And I looked to my right, to the window, and seen Sean there sitting to my in a chair crying. I said, "Why are you crying for?" He looked at me with a happy tone and said, "You were out for the rest of the day, and I skipped today to see you, baby." I was shocked to see him. What happened? How did I end up in the hospital? I asked. He said, "James, with the ball at the back of your head, you weren't moving, so Miss Fritz called an ambulance, and that's how you ended up in the hospital." I tried to move, but Sean said, "Try not to move around as much." Okay? After he said that, I hugged him and started to cry. While I was crying, he lifted my head and kissed me. He wiped away my tears and said, "I want to be with you forever," he, he said. And I said, "I love you, Sean. I love you too, Xavier." So when I was able to leave, I texted him saying, "I need you at my house so I could tell my parents." He replied saying, "Sure, be there in 5." And that's where I'm getting the video, guys. Sorry you guys couldn't see where I messed up on a bit, but yeah, I'll see you guys when I read this again. Please at least check this out and share this with your friends. So like, favorite, and subscribe, and leave your comment below, and I'll add you in this if you want. So yeah, bye.